I think it's fair to say that in many ways the course is pitched a little bit lower than it could be. And it's something that we struggle with. The business about the maths, I tend to agree with what people were saying earlier. My take on the math is that I don't think you have to teach chemistry with the math. You can teach the understanding and worry about the rigorous mathematical treatment later on. We have second year papers and third year papers in chemistry. The students actually want to get that understanding. It seems to me at first year what we should be doing is trying to teach the concepts and get them to actually understand stuff, so that even if they don't go on in chemistry, they can go away and they can go home, and if they're looking at their shampoo or something, they have some idea about what's in it and that sort of thing. And try and teach just a general appreciation of the impact of chemistry in society. And we can worry about the rigour later on. Now that said, just understanding the concept can be hard as well. So there's challenges there for us. The first year health science factor, just to emphasise this is off the first year health sciences web page where all the students go, and this is kind of this is what they have to describe what first year health science papers are. The compulsory papers cover a wide range of fields in science and biological science and are taught by staff and departments across the university. The papers in the first year health science program collectively give a strong foundation in the biological sciences and teach you about how the normal healthy body functions at various levels. Okay, so this is kind of the underlying mandate for 191 that we have to try and work within. And then, of course, the other issue we have for 191 in particular is the numbers. How do you actually successfully teach a class of 1,500 students with such a wide range of backgrounds? And this is something that we continue to try and work on. Obviously, labs are an issue. We would like to do better labs. As Dave's going to talk about, we're doing some interesting things for the second semester paper where the numbers are more manageable. But in first semester, with so many kids, and so many of them who have barely been in a lab and don't really know one end of the test tube from the other, it's very hard to know exactly how to pitch the labs. And then there's the health and safety issues, and there's all this sort of stuff as well. So these are things that we're working on. We're actually in the process of trying to set about designing new first year labs. We're going to renovate the building, apparently. And so come up with ideas about how we can build the actual environment so as to better accommodate for these labs. And then the other issue is tutorials, and this is one that, like I say, I used to spend a lot of time doing tutorials, and they were very rewarding because you get the kids there and you know that you've actually taught them something, but you just can't do it on the scale that's involved. And I don't think really any of the first year health science papers really run tutorials in a traditional style. There's a lot of emphasis on doing online teaching, sort of based on Blackboard, which is the sort of online learning environment that Otago has. But and we're considering going to that as well, but there's issues with that as well. So, and then finally, the last little thing, retention to the second year paper and beyond. These are also things which the department is concerned about how you have 1,500 students and get a decent proportion to stay on. So, I'll shut up. No. So there it is. There's 2 minutes for questions, of course. Okay. Thanks, Dave. I should just say, I'll put this here too. If there's email addresses and such, feel free, if you ever have any questions about what we're doing or how we're doing it. I get all these random emails from students who obviously have no clue. So feel free to write these down and pass these on to the students if they need information.
Okay, any questions? Very question.
Dave, if there's that huge number of students there and they're only taking 300 into the health science thing,
yep.
Should there be realistically only 600 at most that got a chance of even getting in there?
Yep.
Should there be some sort of degree of weeding out?
What's the politically appropriate answer to that? Yes, probably. One of my worries is that when students apply for health science, they get a letter, a nice letter from the first year health sciences people saying, "Oh, thank you for your application." And I kind of wish in many cases they would say, "Do you know you don't have a hope in hell?" But they don't do that. So, Ross.
With your huge Chem 191 classes, do you teach multiple streams or do you?
Yeah, 3 streams a day.
3, so still huge classes.
Yeah, there's that big room filled to overflowing 3 times a day.
And do you do that by having different people teaching the same material in parallel, or you just give?
Depends on the module. Some of the modules there's more than one lecturer. Other modules there's one person does all 3 streams. One thing which the bigger papers have gone to, which I don't like and I'm trying to resist, is that they actually telecast lectures to another room.
Yeah, well, that was what I meant.
I don't actually like that, and despite the fact that they say the students like it, I know plenty of students who don't like it either. It seems to me they're paying the same fees, they should get a live footage from it. So, yeah.
I'd just like to make a comment, sort of more of a comment, I suppose. We also have a very big first-year course, the 1100, okay, and the same group as you. And yet our experience with tutorials is quite different. We have, the large first semester class and then the smaller second semester class, okay. The large first semester class, characteristic, they come along to tutorials in droves. And then the ones who are the real advancing things in the second semester don't come along. So it's really strange.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't have huge turnouts for the second semester either, although you get a mixture of those really smart ones who just want to know everything, as well as the cool ones. But your first semester is funny. I mean, I'll have a room bigger than this, and you'll have like 10 kids over 2 hours.
Yeah, no, we have, they're keen for some reason. Don't ask me.
Okay, time's getting
Okay.
on, so we have kept to time. So